Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the leather bag lady. I'm home. If you saw the video I posted earlier today, you saw all the bags in the back of my car. Wow, I had a great, successful time in the falls. I thrifted in Welland, I thrifted in Niagara Falls, I thrifted in St. Catharines, Grimsby, Fort Erie. I was all up in the streets and it was a great success. Probably equal vintage and not vintage bags because I keep saying it for the shopping channel. And God, I can't figure out these shipping policies. I don't know. I can't get it straight in my head what it is I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put together a policy where the more bags a facility purchases, the less and eventual free the shipping will be. But I can't, it's got to be menopause brain because usually I'm pretty good at problem solving stuff like that. So anyway, I didn't get as much admin stuff done, but boy, was the thrifting successful. I just sorted out the car with 2 lawn bags, one for vintage, one for not, and they are both full to the top with one bag vintage, one bag not, and slowly over the next week or so, I'll be taking 1 or 2 out at a time and getting them cleaned and ready for either the Etsy shop or the eventual shopping channels. So it was good. It was good. A couple of bags need repair. I've got a beautiful Roots bag that needs a new zipper, and I already have another Roots bag that needs a zipper. So I'm not sure where I'll go for that or how expensive that will be, but that definitely will be a learning experience for me, because if I come across bags in the future that it would need to be a Roots or something that I know I can make the money back on. I don't mind, doing zippers and that kind of thing. So anyway, so that's it. So here I am. It's Thursday today, and I'm going to get my video done. I've just listed 2 bags that I will show you now. And then I'll probably be back up at the trailer. It's going to be a super hot day today. Bruce stayed at the hotel with me last night. He doesn't sleep well in the hotels. He doesn't have his fan with him, but where is it? I pulled this little thing out of the shed. I don't know when I got this, but look at how cute this little thing is. Why won't... Anyway, it's a little fan with a stand, and if it works, we can take this with us because he can't sleep without, I call it the polar vortex, but it drives me nuts. This might be a good solution actually, because I don't want the fan in my face. I don't mind the noise so much because my furnace makes a ton of noise, and when my room was in the other room, it would be, the furnace would be on and off. And actually, the little room that I used to be, oh my God, look how big my boobs look. Seriously? What the hell? I've been wearing these like sports bra things because if you can't pay $100 for a bra that fits you properly, then give the F up. And that's what I did. Bruce gave me a gift certificate for a very exclusive lingerie shop here in Hamilton, if you can get exclusive lingerie shops in Hamilton. And I went and paid, I think it ended up being like $136. And it's all bobbled under here. I've maybe worn it for 2 weeks. And it doesn't fit me right. It sags right here. I'm sure you want to hear a story about my bra, but oh my God. Anyway, whatever. I'm really not as big as this looks. I'm not tiny, but I'm not as big as this looks. So, bags today. Let's start with this Kenneth Cole. Just a kind of daily driver bag. What I like about this bag is the base. So, once you get your stuff in there and put a bit of weight in the bag, it's going to stand up really nicely on this kind of pedestal. It's very pebbled leather. There's no compartment on the back. There is a compartment on the front, and it does have interior. This looks like it's for business cards or something like that. Then you've got a couple of pen slots. There's no phone compartment in here, so I'm calling this 90s. There is a zipper there. There is some wear on the fabric, you know, just some lightening of the fabric inside. So as always, I like to, you know, I like to let you know what the bags are like. So just a nice little shoulder bag. The strap, could you put something else in there and make it longer? Sure you could. I mean, you can talk about this already. You can MacGyver this any way you want. Crossbody, yeah, it'll go crossbody, but it's really only got a shoulder length. There's your Kenneth Cole reaction symbol, sign, stamp, whatever it is. So there we go. That's bag number 1. Bag number 2, I wish I had feel-o-vision. This leather is so soft. Now, when you put these two bags together, I mean, look how smooth and supple and just how kind of distressed and pebbled this leather is. You know, still leather, but completely different looks. This bag is so cool. It has a compartment there, a zipper, a compartment, a zipper, a compartment, a zipper, and a zipper on the back. So I call these kinds of bags daily drivers because this is the kind of bag that you're going to use every day. It's got a really nice long strap. I did put an extra hole in it. Sits beautifully on my hip. It's just a nice little bag. The leather, oh my God, it is just so soft. Nice little gusset on the bottom. Again, once you get your stuff in there, it will stand up nicely. It's just a little interest, a little style interest. It's gathered and it's got a little, you know, pull. You could actually, if you wanted to, take that out. I wonder, I mean, it would leave some holes, but it would maybe, you know, give you a little bit more width if you wanted it. So the brand is Lestrada, which I think is a South American brand. But it's just beautiful. Love it, love it. Gold tone hardware. And yeah, just a medium-sized little daily driver bag. So that's my bags for today. These are already listed. So have been seeing a lot more movement on my site or on my Etsy page because I've been listing again. So that is wonderful. And hopefully I get my second shot on the 29th of June. And then 2 weeks after that, I'll be back with Pat and Frank. So that will change my my schedule quite a bit, but that's okay. I need to spend more time at the house here. If you watched the video previously about the car with all the bags in it and you see the weeds, oh my goodness me, I'm not here every day to stay on top of it, and it's really bad. So I think Bruce and I are going to have to maybe spend a Thursday afternoon, evening cleaning up this property because it's not fair to let it kind of go in the crapper. So last night we went to Chuck's for dinner in the Falls. And we're sitting there, and next thing we look over, and this man is choking. And another man from another table just came, went behind him, boom. He thumbs up, sat down, and continued eating his meal. And the other guy went back to his table. And everybody's just like, what the hell just happened? Wow. it was really freaky. And I don't know, buddy hopefully bought the other buddies dinner because he pretty well saved his life. The girlfriend was just sitting like, what the hell? Which I'm sure until you're in that situation, you might not know what is going on. So yesterday I walked to the liquor store. I thought I'll take a walk. The hotel wasn't far from the liquor store. Wanted to get a bottle of wine for date night last night. And my decision to walk back from the liquor store was either right onto the main road or take one of the back streets. And I thought, I'll take the back street. I wasn't sure because I didn't know how far it went down. And I didn't want to end up having a trek back up to the main road. Because sometimes, these roads don't go parallel. They, kind of, and I'd end up with a much, longer walk home. Because I'd already been for an hour and a half walk in the morning. If you remember, I took a little video down at the falls. So I'm walking and I notice my favorite car in the world in a driveway with a for sale sign on the back of it. Now, this car is a 1980s Oldsmobile Cutlass, and I love them. I've always loved them. I've had 4 of them in the past, but nothing that was mechanically or bodily sound enough to, spend money or whatever. This car looked like it had been maybe the car of a, elderly person. It was gray. It was the shape I love with the angled headlamp area. Oh, and I walked past it and I thought, somebody's put this in my path because I wasn't going to walk this way home. So I said, don't take the number down. Don't take the number down because if you do, you're going to call it. And if it's within your realm, because I saved some money to thrift because I wasn't able to thrift for 8 weeks. And I'm like, so anyway, I got home, kind of forgot all about it. So when we went to Chuck's, we walked back, or we're walking to Chuck's, and Bruce is like, oh, let's go this way. And I'm like, oh no. So we walked past the car and I said, Bruce, that's my car. He's like, well, phone it. I'm like, I'm not phoning it. He phones it. $9,500. I was like, oh, thank God. Because if it had been 2.5, 3.5, I'd been like, oh, I could do it. But then I'd be screwed. So I was glad it was 9.5 grand because there's just no way 9.5 grand's going to work for me. And I just thought, one day I have a license plate. Actually, this license plate I bought this license plate in 2009. Never been on a car. It will go on a car one day. And it will be that car. Not that specific car, but an 80s Oldsmobile Cutlass. So, yeah, And then yesterday when I was coming home from my thrifting, there was a young lady offering up her services up the side of the hotel. What the fuck? Oh my God. Niagara Falls is a very, very interesting place. Anyway, on that note, it's been a long video today, so I will say cheerio. Beautiful day. Sun is shining. It's going to get up to 29 degrees-ish. Leather Bag Lady weather report. Enjoy your day. Mwah, 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 mwah. I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.